Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a video on items in my stash that I've never used but refuse to give up. These are all products that have been in my collection for quite some time, pretty much since the beginning, since my beginning wasn't very long ago. And I just find it difficult to use or haven't used them, or I wouldn't say difficult to use, they're not difficult to use, but I just haven't used them. So this is a this makeup looks kind of a stretch for me today. I have on this super dark lipstick and I put some of my Kat Von D Alchemy palette on top just so it wasn't as dark as I thought it was at first. You guys all?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi guys. Do you want this for your empties video? Hi. Look guys, my eyebrows are growing back. Look at them.
Do you like this? No?
Give me a smooch.
It comes off on you. Gross. Get out of here.
Oh, that smells so
Get out of here. Yeah. So, this lipstick's kind of a stretch for me. We have kind of a date night thing going on tonight, and I thought it'd be a little bit different and try this dark lipstick. So, you guys might remember it. It's one of the MAC lipsticks that I picked up in a haul from TJ Maxx not that long ago. I didn't want it to be one of the products I haven't used yet, but these products are actually products that have been in my collection for quite some time, and I just haven't felt the need to get rid of them yet, but also haven't used them. Not quite sure why I haven't used them, but let's just jump right into my products in my collection that I haven't used. So one of the first things I have here is actually a contour and blush palette by BH Cosmetics. I got this in a haul. I got this from a seller. I'm the buyer. So I got this in a giant thing I purchased off of an eBay seller of a whole bunch of makeup products right after I got into this whole makeup thing. I thought this would be the easiest way to pick up a bunch of products and not pay like a giant price for everything I purchased, and I did get quite a bit. The next thing I'm going to show you was from a different eBay seller that I got around the same time. I purchased from these eBay sellers right after I got into makeup, which was roughly last year. I haven't used this palette once in the time frame that I've had it, and so you'll see it has, you know, the two blushes. It's got bronzer shade. It's got this, which I can't decide what that is because it's really kind of a cream color. I haven't even swatched this. It's kind of a cream color, so I can't imagine it's a blush, but it's also not like a, what word am I looking for? It's also not a bronzer because it's too light for a bronzer, and it's too pigmented for what I believe to be a highlighter. So this is what I believe the only highlight shade. This might also be a little highlighty, but it's just a pale pink shade. So, I mean, it's a really pretty palette, and these pans are huge. I don't know if you guys can see the size of those, but they are huge. But I haven't used it, and I don't even know why. It does sit out, so I do see it every single day. But yeah, I just haven't used it. So this contour and blush palette just kind of goes to waste in my collection. The next thing I have is actually this Smashbox Cover Shot palette. This is another thing that I picked up via eBay. It was for purchase in like a grab bag type makeup thing from another eBay seller. The person I bought this from was a makeup artist, and I feel like his thing was a little deceiving. This is a full-size palette, and I do understand that, but this is the tiniest full-size palette I've ever seen in my life, and it is quite possibly also the ugliest. Like, this blue, I mean, really, like that, I couldn't even fathom putting that blue on me. I've worn blues similar to that, but quite a bit more vibrant. It's just very, very pale, very neutral, very whatevs. And honestly, when I do a palette declutter, this one will probably go. My daughter likes it, has said about, I don't know, 100 times how much she thinks it's pretty, so it'll probably go to her. The next thing I have is a single eyeshadow by Vincent Longo, and it is also one that I got in one of those eBay packages. I can't remember which one though, but it is a really pretty color. I just haven't used it yet. I have very similar shades in my palettes, and for me, single eyeshadows kind of get lost in the single eyeshadow drawer, and I forget I have them. This is a really pretty shade. I just haven't used it yet. The next thing I have is actually wow, the sun is starting to fall and it's creating all kinds of shadows. I'm super sorry about that. The next thing I have is a JCat Beauty Big Eye Pencil, and this one is in the color Truffle, and I remember I was so excited to get this when I purchased it because it was only like $1, and it is a really pretty shade. I think I've maybe swatched it, but I haven't used it at all on my eyes. It is a really pretty color. It reminds me of that Vincent Longo color, but it also reminds me of this one, which I have used. It's the DLS eyeshadow crayon in the color Illusion. It reminds me of this color a lot, and I have used this one. So I don't know why I haven't used this before. It is really pretty, and I feel like I should use it because I purchased it, so use it. But yeah, I just haven't found the need because I have super similar shades. Again, it's one of those things that lives in my single eyeshadow drawer, and while I grab at some of the other pencils that are in there, I know I use my JCat Beauty Marshmallow one quite often to make the color stand out on my eyes, and I've also used a Smashbox chrome color stick that I have as well several times, but that one just falls by the wayside. So I have a couple of blushes here that I haven't used. This one is an e.l.f. cream blush, and I don't know if you guys know my channel, you know that I am kind of afraid of cream products. This is in the color Rose Royalty, and it is a really pretty pink color. It would probably go really well with what I'm wearing today, but I am just afraid of cream colors. I have an Alouette cream color that I've used before. Wow, guys, sun. This is exciting because it's been snowing all week, so the sun coming out is awesome. It's just a really pretty color, but it is very cream, and cream products scare me. Another one I haven't used is this IPSY by Petra Peach Honey Beauty Blush Duo, and I haven't used this because it's very sparkly. I got it in an IPSY, and it is a pretty good size, so I didn't put it in my sample drawer. Also, I didn't put it in there because I thought I'd use it, and IPSY is a brand that I haven't used yet, and I really wanted to try. But I haven't found myself pulling it out of my blush drawer to use as like an eyeshadow, which I would typically do with my sparkly blushes, and I also have not used it as a blush. I think that it's beautiful. It's beautiful color, and I think that it would look really good on my face. I mean, the IPSY by Petra is still on there. I don't know if you guys can see that, because can you also see how like metallic that is? I'm afraid. I'm old. I'm real old, so putting something metallic on my face as a blush that goes, you know, on my face in a giant amount, not just like a highlight, is scary to me. If you guys have any of these products and you've used them, please let me know how awesome they are so that maybe it'll inspire me to dig in there and get to those products that I haven't used. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. Like the absolute wrongest time to do a video, apparently. I do that a lot. So this is another thing I haven't used, and I have had this product forever, like literally since before I even got into makeup. And this is a multicolored corrector in green by a Physicians Formula, and it is cool, and I think that is probably why I purchased it, because it looks real cool, and you open it up and it did come with like a brush down here, but I don't ever use those brushes, and I never have. I've always just kind of tossed them in the trash can, which is silly because maybe I could toss this in my purse and use it, but I've never used this guy. He's got like a nick out of him from a fingernail, probably my daughter's fingernail, or me trying to open it, but it is very cool looking. I do love it, but I've never used it, never tried it. I found things that, well, first of all, when I got this, I wasn't nearly as red as I am now in my face. God, I feel really bad about this lighting. Let me see if I can move this camera a little bit. Sorry about the mess back here, guys, but this is a little better lighting. I don't know if this lipstick makes me look dead or super, super pale, or if I actually absolutely love it. So you'll have to let me know how you feel about it. So yeah, it's got a nick in it, but that's about as much use as this guy has gotten. When I originally purchased it, I purchased it just because it was pretty, because, you know, I purchase a lot of things because it's pretty, and granted, it's been in my collection for a very long time. And now I find things like my e.l.f. color correcting tone corrector palette in Cool that Liv from Liv Loves Her Makeup actually inspired me to buy. I use this all the time, and I find that my skin isn't as red anymore as it used to be when I was a kid. It's more, you know, I've got more agey things going on because I've got aging skin. So I just don't use the green one, and I should probably throw it away, but I can't bring myself to throw it away either because it's something that I purchased. So I have realized over the last several weeks that I will probably be one of those YouTube creators that has a really hard time with declutters, because I feel like I bought this, I should use it, and if I don't use it, it should stay in my collection until I do use it, and that's just silly because I have decluttered a little bit, but it pained me to do it, number one, and number two, I only did it because a lot of it was so old that it needed to go. Sorry I keep looking over in my screen, guys. I just want to make sure that the issue with the sunlight isn't continuing to occur. So the last several things I have for you guys are lipsticks, and this is a lipstick that I got in a set from Ulta that was just in a little sample bag, but I haven't used it yet. It is an Ulta Beauty Color Rush lip gloss, I think. Yeah, it's a lip gloss, and it is still in its package, and I have had it for well over a year. I don't know, the color seems pretty. It seems like it's a color that I would love. Maybe I'll put it into my purse, and it's really tiny, so maybe I'll put it into my purse and that way I'll use it. This was another sample I was sent from Urban Decay, and it is in Big Bang, and I remember showing you guys this and everybody going, oh, I think that pink would look really good on your lips. But I haven't quite yet been able to force myself to branch out into that market. I don't know how I was able to force myself to branch out into this market, but this is really pink, y'all. Really, really pink and sparkly. So I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure I could do it. It does look like my daughter has gotten into it though. So it's not a color I've used. It's a little tiny guy, and maybe like with the other one, maybe I'll put this in my purse and it'll get some use there. But wow, it's so pink. This is another one I haven't used. This is one that I got also in that eBay, one of those eBay purchases, but it is a color by Clinique. One of the reasons why I haven't used it is because every single time I use a Clinique product, my face reacts to it. So, and I definitely don't want a reaction on my lips to something I'm putting on my lips. So that's part of the reason why I haven't used it yet, but also because of the just sheer bubblegum pinkiness to that. Like, I couldn't even imagine putting that on my face, and my skin is a really yellow toned, like I'm really olive complected. So this bubblegum pink color doesn't typically look very good on my skin. But this is the Clinique color in metal, matte petal, and it is a super bubblegum pink, and it will probably get decluttered because these don't last very long. Maybe I'll give that one to my daughter as well. This is an Ed Hardy color that I actually think I might use coming up soon. I was thinking about doing a monochromatic purple look. I know somebody I regularly watch did one a long time ago with purple, and her name is Alexandria Ryan, and I'll link her video in my description box. She did a monochromatic purple look, and it was amazing. So I might do it as well. Not that we look even remotely similar, because we don't, but it looked fun. And I have a lot of purple makeup, and I have purple blush, and I have purple lipstick, and I have purple. So because I like purple. So, but this is a Ed Hardy. It came in a set that I purchased at TJ Maxx a while back. The thing about these lipsticks, and I have used quite a few of them, the doe foot is whatever. It's not awful, but it's also not amazing. They stink. They stink so bad. They have since the day I purchased them, so I know it's not like an old stink. It's just it smells like gasoline almost. It smells like gasoline. Really bad. Like, most liquid lipsticks have a pretty great scent to them. A lot of them smell like lemon. I mean, not lemon. Jesus. A lot of them smell like vanilla, or even have like a real floral scent to them. This one smells like gasoline, and all of them do. And like I said, it's not because the product is old. They have smelled that way since I purchased them. So, that's a lot of the reason why I haven't worn them that often, but I have worn all but that color. So I might be doing a purple monochromatic look. I think that will be super fun. And use that lipstick so that I get that in my has been used section. So this one is the last product I have, and I also was really excited when I purchased this because Algenist is a brand that is very expensive, but it is also known for anti-aging properties. So I was super excited to get this because I got it at TJ Maxx, and it was super cheap. Look, suddenly the lighting looks a little bit better because the sun is going down, peeps. So this is the Algenist Biotechnology Reveal Ultra Shine Anti-Aging Lip Gloss, and I was really excited to get it. And again, it's still in its packaging. I haven't even used it. It's in the color Blushing Mauve. I think this color is right up my alley as far as the nudes that I wear, yet I haven't even opened it. So I think, like, here in a couple days you guys will get my Project Pan update, and I think the next Project Pan I will do, well, maybe I'll not do like a Project Pan, but maybe it'll be a project use it or lose it. So like, use that product or get rid of it kind of project. So if I can't bring myself to use the products that are sitting in my collection just gathering dust, then they should go by, right? How many of you feel the same way that I do, though? You purchase this item, you want to use it, you purchase it because you think it's pretty and you're going to use it, and then it just sits there in your collection and gathers dust because you can't bring yourself to use it for whatever reason, but you can't bring yourself to get rid of it either because you've purchased it. And granted, this one didn't cost me very much money. I think it was like $1.99 or something like that because it was at TJ Maxx. But like, literally, I spent $2. I want to use it. It's an expensive item. I want to try it, but I haven't. Why? Why do these products? Why do I let these products just sit around? Is it because I have too much? I don't think I have too much. I think I use all my products quite often, actually. I don't know. I just know I need to use them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed my products just gathering dust in my collection here. Some of them still have their wrappers on, which makes me super sad and makes me think that I need to dig around in my makeup and pull things out. Maybe I should do a shop my stash. Isn't that something that people do, or my makeup bag Monday or something like that, where people pull new makeup out of their stash every single week to start using, or every single month to use throughout the month, so that they can rotate their makeup. I think I'm going to start that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about me starting one of those, and we'll go from there. Because I think that that's a really great idea. A lot of people I watch do that. I know that Lisa Stevens does it, who is an amazing YouTuber. If you guys have not, which I'm sure that you have, but if you haven't ventured off to her channel at some point, I'll link her channel down below as well. I believe that she does a shop my stash, and so that she can rotate through her makeup. She has an enormous amount of makeup though, but I'm finding that as I go through my stuff, like there's more and more products that I'm not using because I don't regularly get into them and say, oh, I'm going to use this month, or I'm going to use this month, and this is what my concentration is going to be. So maybe I'll start doing that. Let me know, sorry, lots of babbling today. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know that you like this video by giving me a big thumbs up. I hope that you'll want to subscribe on your way out of this video. Thank you guys so much for coming to spend a little bit of your time with me today. I know that you don't have to, so it warms my heart so much that you do. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Oh, P.S. Don't forget, I have a giveaway going on. I will link the video at the end of this video, so please go on there if you haven't already and enter my giveaway. We've only got a few days left. Like, literally it ends on the 5th, so there's only a little bit of time left. I hope that you get entered in time. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.